As you all know, it is Halloween night, and instead of trick-or-treating or being out at some wild, crazy house party, of course, I'm sitting on my floor and making a video about plastic horses, because that's what we do here at Joss Wolf Moon HQ. So I wanted to do something kind of spooky for Halloween, I guess, but I really couldn't think of anything. Also, because my brain is absolutely fried, because I just got done with midterms at college and I am basically ready to die. But I happened to come across Finelylover's 7 Deadly Sins of a Model Horse Collector tag, so that's spooky enough. I mean, I love sinning. Sinning is my favorite thing. So we're just going to discuss our wonderful deadly sins of model horse collecting on my floor on Halloween night, because that is how we roll. So first we have greed. What is your least expensive model and what is your most expensive model? So my least expensive model actually didn't cost me anything. Obviously I'm not gonna really count models I've gotten for gifts, but I have this little glossy Alabaster Joy Family Arabian Foal, and she was actually given to me at a flea market a few years ago. But hey, free horses are free horses, so that's always good, right? And my lovely Silverado was my most expensive model. I don't even know if I want to go on record saying how much I paid for him. $500. Whoa, what was that? I did not hear what just came out of my mouth. I bet you didn't either. Anyway, he's a really, really beautiful horse, and I love this stupid plastic thing to death. I don't regret any of it at all. He is friggin' awesome. Okay, now we have Wrath. What model do you have a love-hate relationship with? So I think Make-A-Wish exemplifies this really well, because on the surface, oh my god, I friggin' love Make-A-Wish. She's just so full of attitude. This is like my favorite combo with her, with the head down and the swishy tail. But then the more you look at her, the more she just kind of like crumbles before your eyes. Like you double shoulder and just weird leg lengths, and everything about her is just so wrong, which sucks because she's such a nice horse, but she's just so wrong. And Gluttony, what is your favorite model? Not this question again. I hate this question. I don't have a favorite. I have too many. I love them all. They're all my children, and I can't just pick a single horse to say, yeah, that's my favorite. If you had to make me choose one though, it would probably be like one of my prize models or one of my, expensive ones, because obviously I paid a lot of money for them and they're really nice. But I'm just gonna say, I plead the fifth, and I'm not gonna name a favorite. And now we have Sloth. What do you hate about your model horses? So if you haven't realized by now, I tend to go through phases with model horses where I'll be like super into them and then like I don't care at all. Basically, like sometimes I think about how much money I spend on these things / have spent, and I'm like, oh my god, think of all the trips you could have taken and all stuff like that with the money that you spent on plastic horses. And then, the next day I'll be like, oh my god, I really just want to drop $1,000 on this expensive briar. So that's probably what I hate the most about them, is just basically how much I spend on them and what could be done with that money. But frankly, I'm finding a really good balance right now, so that's not as much of an issue as it used to be. So that's good at least. Woohoo, pride! What model are you most proud of? So the model I'm most proud of is my Jump for Joy. As you guys probably know, I won him at Briarfest Open last year. He's the reserve grand prize, so there's only 10 of him made. And it was just such an awesome experience because it was my first time showing at the open show and I was super nervous, totally convinced I was gonna bomb, and I came home with a friggin' reserve grand champion. Like, how does that happen? He's one of my pride and joys, and I adore the crap out of him, even though the judges around here don't. But he is so damn cute, and he is so limited, and he is so well done, and I am just super proud to have him in my collection. Lust, what do you look for in a new model horse? Is it pretty? Do I want it? That's the only thing that matters. Can I afford it? That sort of matters. Depends on the situation. There's time payments, stuff happens, And finally, envy. What is your grail? Basically, anything I don't have for my main congas, which are basically like glossy prize models that never come up for sale, and when they do, they go for like $2,000. Raffle models and prize models, stuff like that. So those are my not so spooky 7 deadly sins, but I can say I made a Halloween video, so it all works. So hope you guys have a great Halloween, or had a great Halloween, because this is probably gonna go up at like 11:59 p.m. after everything's rendered. Stay spooky. See you later. Words. What are words? What are words? I don't know. What are words?